And yes, I will get to painting this a new color eventually here. Or multiple colors, rather. Again, the best thing I can equate this to is Minecraft in space. With just how absolutely fun this is. I love this game. And it doesn't even have the regular survival mode yet. Can I build you there? Ooh. Wait, is that pointed backwards? Oh, it is. Ooh. Always make sure your rocket launcher is pointed forward, kids. One of your daily health tips from Dan. Always. Now, I've got pretty much everything we want on this ship. Engines, guns, well, reactors, not engines, but we need to build engines now. So let's close up the back here. Or actually, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? $5 million question. One, two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 6 over here then. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, right there. I Is that how it's supposed to look? That's the other big question here. For me, something has to look right. Yeah, let's go through this whole wing and do it like that. I almost cut this thing off. Okay, now we have to replace this side. I kind of like the lack of symmetry on that one. Yeah, I think that's what we're going with. Okay, so... what was the 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3. And we'll just go ahead and mimic that. It is nearly 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm going to be checking in with Rob here very shortly to see when he would like to start, at least, doing some FTL and Kerbal Space Program, because he is eager for both of those. So as soon as we finish this wing here, we're going to check over to Skype. Because I remember I shut it down earlier, and I probably should not have done that. There we go. Alright, bear with me, folks. We're just going to pause here. Check out on Skype to see how Robbo is doing. Oh. Okay, so apparently Twitch chat has been excessively active, but I can't actually see it for some reason. My Twitch chat has not been updating properly, so I just thought no one was talking. There should have been signs. That was odd. I'm going to go ahead and relog here. Alright, my Twitch chat should be updating now. The guns do not work yet. The guns, as I said earlier, the guns do not function. No tools and no guns function yet. Yeah, I was really hoping to try some out and explode some more stuff, but... you know, whatever. It looks like Rob's gonna be doing, some Walking Dead watching with his girlfriend before he gets started here. That'll go till about 10 o'clock his time. So, I'll be here for a little bit still. Building things in 3D. Space! Let's get some nah, let's not get some landing gear yet. Let's get some engines on this son of a bitch. Question is, how do I want to do this? Just want to plop engines right on the back. We're going to need landing gear. And we're going to need thrusters. Big thrusters. Because, really, the only thing better than a tiny engine is a really big engine. And more is always better. I mean, really, come on. Now, we have just reverse thrusters. We have just the forward thrusters. So, this may not work. Oh, we also don't have gyroscopes, so we actually can't fly yet. Oh, we have a problem too. I actually placed the cockpit at the wrong angle. That's the correct angle. Alright, now we can fly. There we go. As you can see, we can easily see our center of view focused on the two rockets. The other turrets aren't quite in view, but oh well. Ah, bright. Oh dear. Ships are hard to control with just one direction of thruster, and we cannot slow down unless we point in the opposite direction. Like this. What direction am I going now? The last thing I'm going to show you here is small ships can have really interesting crashes. So, kind of slingshot ourselves here. Ah! Whee! Ah! I'm still floating with the ship. No! That will probably float away and never be seen again. Let's go check the damage real quick, though. No! Stop it! Thank you. We impacted the ship around its hindquarter. That actually dug in really deep. That went straight through its upper hull plating and right into the center of the ship here. Jetpacks are off. Oh, you actually can't get here normally, too. There's like this little hidden crevice area. Okay, this is all fun, but we need some bigger explosions. We need some bigger boom. No, we don't want to save. Set up one of the pre-made world. No, not here. We want to start a new world. Custom world. No autosave. We don't need to worry about that. Easy start 2. Oh, sorry. Wikipedia 2077. Okay, that's funny. It's a little pre-start area you can have access to. It's the same ships, but you have now a very big, huge space station. Let's go ahead and hop in this ship here. Alright, we're disengaged. And we're off. Lights off. Just line her up. Okay. Keep her low. And we are down. Lock her in place. No, I said lock. Thank you. And we'll get out. It's not exactly a docking area, but that's nifty. What happens when you have a large ship impact with a smaller ship in it on a space station? It's a wonderful question, Self. Let's do it. We'll just gently... This ship needs a lot more power. Let's juice her up a little bit and then get going. No, I wanted that actually. I want gyroscopes. Better turning. Let's play a game of where can I put a reactor. It's a fun game. Woo! Right now, you could buy your way into the beta, or the alpha rather, over on Steam. I think it's like $15, so not expensive at all. Very decently priced. Let's throw a few more gyroscopes on too, because I want better turning. Okay, now that we've junked up this thing, let's go bash it into something. That external docking port we were at is a wonderful target. And we're going in for a landing! No! Oh. Now, if we got a really good hit on it, which I think we did, we should have just actually dislodged a couple pieces. Oh, nope. Our little scout ship is still in here. Miraculously enough. But we seem to have done a lot of damage. Right in there again. Boom. Okay, let's see the damage now. This is honestly one of the more entertaining parts of the game. Our scout ship appears to still be here, surprisingly enough. And we are close enough to the actual space station. I could probably jump into it. I just love though how the procedural generation affects itself. Affects the actual objects in game when you crash. It twists and contorts all the different models on a piece-by-piece basis. I love these scout ships, by the way. I love how they designed them. Oh, there's a chunk of my ship just floating out there in the middle of space. Now, let's hit an actual big part of the station. We'll go inside and this one will be really noticeable. Oh! I hit the freaking asteroid. Oh, we lost a piece. Oh. Turn on our headlights here. That crash did dislodge the scout ship we had. Looks like it got a little banged up there too. Sorry, buddy. Took a bit of a chunk out of this one. Science. Show you the interior of this station too. You can go through and look at this interior at your will, at your desire. At any point in time, when you get the game. It's a preloaded thing that you have available to you. It's fun to walk around it. It's a big station, too. They put a lot of time and effort into this one. Looks like that's a reactor. I've never gone down here before. Oh, yeah, there are big reactors down here. Big honking reactors. Ah, it's dark! No. Ah! This is a big I've never actually explored this ship before. Oh. Oh, this son of a bitch is huge. Here's the command console. This is like a heavy cruiser. Yeah, look at the weight too. 2,608,018 kilograms of sheer mass. Let's show you what happens when you get part of your ship caught on an asteroid or an object. We'll take that one out in the distance and use that. I'm going to catch it on the right engine block there. Again, this game has amazing physics in it. An absolutely fantastic physics engine. So, heading in here, and bam! As you can see, we of course curved to the right. Get out of the command console. Just take a look down here. Ooh. As you can see, we took a big chunk. It looks like part of this thing lost power, too. Took a big chunk out of the front part of that. Oh, wait, no. This area still has power. We also hit this front side in the catch. Actually, comparatively, this side was very minimally damaged. It was just dented. We didn't lose any actual systems. Whereas we lost a large chunk of our outer armor and hull, as well as some power systems. In here, when the rock actually caught the ship, and flung it up against it on its side. So again, physics, very, very well done part of this game. If you're even just a bit of a science nut, or love how in-game physics is developing, this really is the game for you. Can I get in here? Right. Oh, there's a wall here. Stupid balcony. Yeah, we did lose some systems, okay. Oh, this is another cool thing to show. Medical stations and medical rooms and things like that. You will be able to eventually interact with them and use them like you'll step inside the medical station to heal your character. Or with these cargo containers, you will be able to open them up and actually look at their contents. Like you'll be able to load power cells into them or take power cells out or something like that. You will also have, like I mentioned earlier, survival mode, where you'll have to gather resources, mine asteroids, and try and survive. I've showed you the weapons already. They're going to be including the weapons. I want to see how the weapons actually factor in, because if you're going to be able to kill your fellow player and kill aliens for extra resources or something like that, I want to know about it. I'm really excited for that kind of thing. Ah, wrong button. Turn on the front lights. And one thing you can see in the status window is how long our fuel will last at our current usage. Let's go ahead and hit a smaller asteroid. I've never actually done this before, so I want to see if the asteroid actually moves at all. I'm very curious to see if they put that in. The fact that you have a fuel remaining timer would also indicate that fuel is a resource you're going to have to harvest or manufacture as well. I'm very interested to see how that works. I want more information. Whoa, I'm sliding all over the place. Did I want my jetpack on? No jetpack. Oh. Lost the entire front of the ship. It appears, though, that the asteroid is not moving at all. And that asteroids as a whole are, holy crap, that's a big chunk, are completely stationary, no matter how small or how big it is. Because, I mean, that asteroid is a decent size, but it's not so huge that its momentum and orbit of whatever we're at wouldn't have changed by that kind of impact. So, I wish they included that, but I understand why not. You have to have something that's stationary in this game, and it may as well be the big asteroids. Oh yeah, it can't fit there. I'm at a loss for what else to show you guys. I've kind of explored the limits to what the basic game has to offer. Why am I still floating off? Is there anything you guys would want to see that I haven't shown you yet? What's that up there? Oh my god. I've never noticed this before. This is what construction is eventually going to look like in this game. Never seen this part before. Yes, you can build your own personal station. Man, I really wish they had actual, construction implemented in the game. I wish the manual mode, as they're calling it, was available, because I would be addicted to that badly. Turn on lights here. Oh my god, that asteroid is huge! Oh, and it has an interior. Oh! Oh, this is so creepy. You could easily build a base inside here. Oh. That's a ship that we crashed earlier. Oh, that's so awesome. I gotta go back in. It also makes me really crave for the harvesting that you're going to have to do to gather resources to build stuff. I cannot wait for that. Really, this is going to be Minecraft in space when it comes out, and I think it's going to do so immensely well because of that. Doodle, this game is, like I was just saying, Minecraft in space. Really, that's what it is. Think about, space engineers, as the game is called. You can build ships and stations and all sorts of things, and you'll be able to harvest minerals and asteroids and different things, and there's going to be combat eventually in the game too. I'm so excited for what this game's going to have to offer. Don't know if there's going to be aliens. Yeah, Dresker, you'll be able to build so much in this game. Like, let me go back and find. Where's our space station? Oh dear, I'm lost. There's that. There's those. Is our space station over her? Yes, there it is. You see this space station here, Dresker? You will be able to build one of these. In fact, if you want, you could build something half the size or twice the size. Let's take an example here and clear out some debris. Make it in? Thank you. Ah! Boosh! Ah! No! Dampeners, stay on. So as you can see, we did some damage to this structure earlier because we felt like it. So, we need to repair it. Or, rather, we just want to clean it up and make it look better. So, we're just going to go in and try to clear away some of these damaged blocks. Now, as you can see, I'm just, right-clicking away. Quite happily, just right-clicking away. And if I wanted to take the time and do so, I could just as easily look up the actual blocks that were used, find the correct colors for the blocks, and replace them. But I could also just build a whole new space station. I could destroy all of this here and build an entirely new station. I really did a number on this place. Ooh. That's gonna cost. And I can't wait for what they're gonna do with multiplayer for this game. Especially if they make a custom server setup that you could just make servers on, like they have with Minecraft. I think this game has a lot of potential. In fact, that's exactly what I hope they do. There we go. Much better. No more jagged metal. Oh no, Setch is gonna try and recreate Deep Space Nine. We're never going to see him again. Here, I'll go ahead and just do an example. Let's go back to the really big asteroid I was just oogling over earlier. Make sure lights are turned on, which they are. And we'll head inside. We will head inside. Ow, my head. Ow, 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 ow. Head inside the asteroid. Now, how do we want to do this? Let's build a base. Let's just start building a base inside this rock. Which we can do. Let's just open up our inventory and say, oh, hey, new station right here. And bam, new station started. Okay. Yeah, we have gravity inside this big hunk of rock. I'm gonna turn it into the Death Star. I would do that in a heartbeat. Let's build some walls. No, let's build them a little closer to the walls. Can't. Oh, I can't. I can build one here. Okay. No need to be confused. That way. Let's give this station some supports too. Let's just build that right into the wall. I can't build there. Doodle is demanding giant death lasers. Because that's perfectly healthy. Okay. Basic setup is there. Let's make some stilts. Ah, no. It doesn't quite touch the ground. Rotate it. Never be afraid to use the basic blocks to just do like a rough sketch of how you want something to look. And then go back, and use the exact blocks you want to make it look really nice. There is no shame in doing that. In fact, I find that pretty helpful. So we'll just close this up. Sometimes it's a real guessing game to figure out where the hell you're turning your blocks at. Ah, this is going the wrong direction. Dan, what the fruit were you thinking? There. There we go. And now, as you can see, we have built a tiny little facility inside this asteroid. You could literally build wherever you want. Let's say I want to make another facility in here, but it's pointing the opposite direction. So, as you can see, we are now upside down from that one. No. Right over here. Now over here. Let's start another new station right here. And extend that outwards. Now, gravity depends on the direction of the gravity generator. So, let's say, despite the fact we are technically pointing the opposite direction of the previous facility, what we might consider to be up, we take this and... oh. Okay, so there's a small problem here. Because we have opposite gravity going on here, we need to build another gravity generator to recompense. So, while that facility is that way, this facility is this way, because of the difference in gravity generators and the direction that they're pointing. Which is just, oh, that's so awesome. That is beast. I wonder what happens when you crash into that thing. I've never seen those objects in game before, so I want to know what happens when you hit them and how physics reacts to them. We have started it turning. Oh, Jesus is heading towards us. Da 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 da. Oh! Oh, that's awesome. Okay. What was the other thing? Ah, yes. So. It essentially, it does actually go on forever. Doodle is right. The game actually technically goes on as far as your computer can generate it, which, for a lot of people, will be forever. But the last thing I wanted to show you guys in-game, though, is what's called the kinetic... what's it called? The kinetic torpedo. This is something that someone developed because there's a lack of weapons in the game right now, and they wanted to blow stuff up. So, we are going to head out into deep space. Or at least space. Yeah, that's far enough away. Okay, and we're going to make a new ship. It's going to be a very, very basic ship. Excessively basic. Now, the reason we call it a kinetic torpedo is because it bases itself entirely off kinetic energy, and it is self-sustaining once you fire it. Thus, a kinetic torpedo. Now, we need two things here. First thing is we need to set up a command console, which we'll put right here. We're going to need power. we're going to put right here. And we're going to need engines. There we go. Also going to want an engine on each side. Perfect. We need to have smaller engines. I need to put smaller engines on here. All right. Now then, we need to start another new ship inside this one. Another very excessively basic one. So, we'll go ahead and start a new large ship. Should do just fine. Now, I'm going to go ahead and paint this bright red. Actually, I'm going to go blue. Let's do blue. Alright. Technically, that is now loaded. Go ahead. Hop in the command console. Kind of careful here. We just have to gently guide the whole ship into position. Now we're going to go ahead and go forward here, and then stop. And if we did our math right, yes, the kinetic torpedo is now heading towards its target and impacts. Now this is just a very basic demonstration of the principle, but the actual idea is you load a kinetic torpedo, essentially just a large block of armor, into a large tube on a ship. You go forward as fast as possible, and then you stop. And the kinetic missile, the kinetic torpedo rather, should just keep on going straight out of the tube and at the target. Essentially, the idea is just to hurl one mass at another mass. And the damage from one of those kinetic torpedoes has been shown to be anything from 5 to 8 blocks deep at times if you're going at a very high speed. That's as advanced as this game gets for now, though, along with the rotation, the gyroscopic objects that I showed you earlier. And this thing's still going. We're going to go ahead and delete this. Space junk! And they're now floating separately. Clean this up at least. Least we could do. Stop. Ow. Ah, what the hell. I may as well do something useful with this thing now, too. We're just drilling right into that now. Ah. There is very little of the original ship left. Physics. There's a lot of nifty little items in this game, too. I'm going to just show you a few of them. There is the drill. Oh! Quaint. That is a brilliant idea. So you attach a torpedo, like torpedoes to landing gear, like you land on top of it, and then you attach it with the landing gear and then pick it up. I want to know more about this, I'm going to be honest. Ugh. Blew it up. Ooh. I really kind of hacked this thing apart. My goodness. More explosions. I still have this big blue ship over here we could do a lot with. Sorry. Sorry. Ah! Oh. Let's see how much of that, oh dear. Gravity's being a little wonky because we're so close to the station. Alright, jetpack it. Screw it. Screw it. Ooh, we collapsed the entire interior here. Ah! Yeah, sure. Go ahead and put the video in the chat. Quaint. We took a huge chunk out of that walkway. Good Lord. Okay, gravity is finally going a decent direction. Thank you. What the fuck? Ah! That's a little weird. The angle of the ship that I was just on is causing it. See if we can take out the rest of that tower. Yeah, like I was saying, Skadoodle, if they actually make open servers and kind of open this game up so that anyone can make their own server, oh my god. This is going to be so much fun. Boop! Oh, we drilled right through that tower. Oh, but we lost a chunk! We lost a chunk of our ship. See if we can't see it. Oh yeah, it's just floating over there. Oh, that's awesome. As the closing act here, because it is nearly 10 o'clock Eastern, let's just bury this thing. Soon enough here, Rob is going to start up on FTL. About 10 o'clock Eastern. Oh, we're losing a lot of our front-facing engines. Ooh. Drill it right in there. Oh yeah, gravity's acting a little wonky now because we're so close to the station again. Oh, I have my jetpack on now too. Ah! Oh my god. Ah. Okay. Well. Say that about did it. Oh dear. Well, as you can see, it's fun to break stuff in this game. It's just so entertaining. Get out of that gravity's reach. Ah! Ow! Oh, that looks odd. You know, hold on a sec. I'm going to take a look at this here. Because it just looks a little odd to me. Dink. Oh, that is an awesome, pretty asteroid. Bounce. Bounce. Turn on the lights. How fun will exploration be in this game? Oh, it will be kind of like exploration in Earth and Beyond, I think. At least that's my gut feeling. Because that game was just so gorgeous. And I have a feeling this game is going to be very similar. At least in how pretty it is. That actually looks interesting. Kind of looks like a mummy. Oh, look at that. They're all just floating there all together. That is fucking gorgeous. See, where's that red ship I crashed? Find the other ship. It's over here. Ah, yeah, there it is. Inertial dampeners are on. Oh, having to just gather everything quaint. I'm so looking forward to that. I can still see it, yeah. Let's see if this thing can still fly. I want to see what happens when you hit a large group of small, tiny little asteroids. If I can find them. Oh, there's just so much here. So hold down Alt to look wherever you want. Those are there. It's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, and actually, I've seen a lot of remakes of other ships, like the ship that was in the KOTOR series. Someone remade that, and it's available in the Steam shop for you to download. It looks exactly like it too. It's gorgeous. I would love for have pressurized interiors too, where it's you don't have to wear your suit anymore, and you can actually have civilians on your station at that point. Oh, that it becomes more of an RTS kind of thing where, you know, you actually have to gather materials for your residents and plan everything out and make sure everything's working and whatnot. Oh, I would love that. Oh, yes. Oh, chunks of rock did fly off. Oh, no damage here yet. Oh, plenty of damage here, though. Oh, man. As you can see, there's debris just floating here with the asteroid field. None of them really changed course, and they're still just sitting here, but still, cool effect. It looks like, though, that even the tiny little asteroids, the tiny little pebbles, can't be moved. I wish they could. I really wish they could, but I understand why they can't. So, whatever. Whee! Oh, oh God! Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, it just looks... Wait a second. What's this? Oh, it is a chunk of metal. Okay, so... Yeah, no rocks. Damn. Oh well. Still, tons of fun. You know, I was trying to think about how I would do a Star Destroyer project, but they're just fucking huge. I'm not sure how I would do it. So, maybe in the far-flung future. Anywho, it is 10 p.m. Eastern, so we're gonna see if Rob is interested in taking on the stream and doing his thing. Till that point, though. Where the crap is home base? Oh, there it is. I can't wait to see what kind of aliens they might put in this, too. Like, if there are hollowed out asteroids and the need to mine and harvest from them, are there gonna be really big, you know, asteroid worms like there are in Star Wars? Oh, another thing I'd really love to point out here, too, is from this crash, you will notice a lot of damage right here and everything and whatnot, and you'd expect. But there's also a big, huge dent right here. Turn off my light. There's just this huge fucking just dent right here. The ship didn't hit that area at all. The ship hit right up here. But, and I believe it should still be sitting over here. Oh no, that piece of debris is gone. Oh, well, floated off into nothingness. A piece of debris probably hit right here and bounced off. I think it was a really big chunk that came off my blue ship there and actually just left. But debris can do damage as well. All objects have motion and mass, and as such, all of Newton's laws are in full effect in this game, which is actually one of the most impressive aspects of this game as a whole. Physics is more real in this game than any other game I've ever experienced. Now, it's easy to do because 0G, but still. I think saying that the physics in this game aren't impressive is selling it really short. So I just, one thing I really wanted to point out before we move on to FTL is exactly that. I love the physics aspects of this game and the potential that it has. If that's not a screenshot, I don't know what is. I believe that's Rob as press screen. So we'll check over. Oh, he just needs about 5 minutes to set up here. So, with that being said, is there anything you guys are looking forward to when it comes to this game? Is there anything you're eager to see? Because I know I really want to see where they're going to take the harvesting and long-term kind of survival aspects. If you're going to have to, you know, make an entire colony, make a fleet, actually do, you know, some long-term work to maintain the survivability of your station. There's going to be a story mode. Are we going to have actual story accessible in this game? I would love to see that. Well, that's a really good use of ramps. I like that. Ooh, Doodle, I love that idea, pirates. Yes, I would like to be a space pirate. Because then you'd have space cowboys. The first one to remake Serenity in this game, you're kind of going to win the internet. Just saying. Boop. Please, someone remake Serenity. Action tactical elements. What do you mean action tactical elements, Skadoodle? Quaint, I do not know if they're planning to add planets or small moons or things like that. But then, if they did, you could say, that's not a space station, that's a small moon. Oh god. There's a chunk of my ship just floating out here still. And it still has power, because the generators are still connected. Oh, one other thing here. Explosive cube. I believe these act as mines. They don't have a skin yet, though. And you can bounce into them all you want, sadly. But I can assume, since they look like mines, they're probably going to act like mines. I will be checking with Rob to see if we can... Actually, Rob's probably listening, so... Rob, can we make it... If this game has servers, could we make an official Rob and Dan Space Engineers server? Oh, God! Gravity! Let's see what he says. He says he's listening. Depends. You're no fun. And yeah, you can actually walk on the asteroids too. As long as you have a gravity source, you're fine. Those things get wonky. Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ! No! And I turn the jetpack on. As of November 2nd, apparently servers are being looked at. I like it. Yo, dog, I heard you like nines. You can make small boarding ships, in my opinion. It's pretty easy to make frigates in this setup, and in future videos on this Twitch channel, I will go ahead and try to make some for you guys. It's not too hard, so I will make some, but point being, making small raiding ships would actually be really easy. Ah! Space. One thing I would love to try to do is make an entire world where you have on every kind of face of an asteroid a separate gravity generator. So no matter what side you're going on the asteroid, you're always walking so you can continue just walking. And it would kind of be like a small moon. It's just with artificial gravity. I would love to try that. Really, I would love to try that. Let's see what's up with Rob. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hand over the stream to Rob, who's going to play some FTL and then some Kerbal Space Program. Thank you everyone so much for joining us here. You can find out more about the Rob and Dan Show at robanddan.tv. That's ROBANDDAN.tv. And thank you so much for joining me specifically. You can follow my Twitter feed at twitter.com/Lido. Now, though, we're heading off to Rob. Thank you, and go Rob!